This is a Video Game Dude podcast, and this is our spooky, spectacular, late special.
Yeah.
Sorry it's late, but we just felt like doing a spooky, spectacular special. So we are going to be talking about some horror games, the best-selling horror games, and the awards for the best horror games, and we'll give prizes
awards
to
the best. Talk about new, old, and some good games. So,
like the scariest monster and coolest monster.
Yeah, horror games. So the first thing on our list is Alien Isolation. Today we have three people. We have the three original people.
Yeah, we have the three original people. Sorry about the others.
So,
alright. So I'm going to be talking about Alien Isolation. This game is supposed to be really scary. I've never played it. I've just seen YouTubers play it. But it actually looks pretty fun. I just learned a little while ago that it's for the Xbox 360, so that's good. So I might want to pick that one up. And yeah, what are you guys' thoughts on it?
It looks good to me. I only saw a little clip of someone playing
I've seen YouTubers play it. Yes.
I've stopped watching like Let's Plays and everything because I don't want to ruin the game for myself. Because I
thought it just boring. I don't really like.
It's a horror game. I mean, I'm not a big fan of horror.
I'm not a huge fan of horror games.
Yeah,
but I know you're really big into aliens, so.
Yeah, I love aliens, man. Xenomorphs forever. Comment whether you're a xenomorph or a predator. Okay, I've always wanted to know that. So. Anyway, this game is supposed to be like Amnesia with aliens, so I've heard.
What?
Yeah, it's supposed to be like aliens with amnesia. Like you have to hide. You can't really fight.
Yeah, you have to hide, but you do get like flamethrower and a pistol.
You get a flamethrower at the end of it, but the pistol won't affect him.
Okay, what I saw when I watched them play was like they thought the alien was coming, so they like hid in an air vent.
Yeah, they hide in air vents in that one. But the thing about that is, if you make too much noise in the air vent, he'll come after you in the air vent.
Like, that's pretty cool.
Like in Colonial Marines, like when you're running from the one in the second part, the second or third level, he won't follow you in. He'll just stand there watching you as you crawl away. But yeah, it's pretty good. Looks okay actually. I thought it was pretty bad at first, but then I watched some stuff on it. I was like, oh, you actually get guns in this. I thought it was just like hiding. As it is.
I heard it was really good. I think it's really meant to capture like the horror aspect of the Alien movies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty good graphics though.
Yeah, it looks like it's got pretty good.
Yeah. What kind of disappoints me is you don't see like the chest bursters and the face huggers a lot. It's just the alien. But what I do like is that the alien has a mind of its own. Like all he does, like if you hit around an enemy, like let's say you're around the humans, you hit like I don't know what it's called, but it's like a tool. If you hit it around them, the alien will come and you just hide in a vent and it'll attack all the humans.
Ah, that's cool.
So like, hey, what's going on? Blah, alien attacks you. Your life is over. And there's no way to kill him. You can't kill him in the game. He's supposed to be like invincible. The only way to repel him is with the fire. And so that's why the flamethrower is important, so you can just make him go away if he's like chasing you or something like that.
Don't you get like a tracker, like it shows aliens?
Motion tracker?
Yeah.
That is really crucial. I was wondering if they were going to add that because that is really crucial to an Alien franchise game.
Yeah.
Like, they did that in Alien Colonial Marines. Yeah. So yeah, that's Alien Isolation for you.
And the funny part is, we're making a spooky spectacular, and we're wearing Christmas hats.
Yeah.
And it's almost Christmas, so
we should be making a Christmas spectacular.
We will make that soon. Trust us. We will make the Christmas.
I don't think there are any good Christmas games though.
Yeah, me and Randy are wearing hats, and Drake's just forever alone with no hat.
Oh.
Do you want me to go get you the other one?
Well, we'll make something kind of close to that.
Okay.
I don't know. We'll make something for Christmas.
Alright, so up next we got Five Nights at Freddy's 2. Tell us something about that, Randy.
Yeah. Five Nights at Freddy's 2. I'm not gonna spoil anything.
What is there to spoil?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You can't really.
I'm not gonna tell people that.
I know.
Just talk about the game.
Yeah.
I know Five Nights at Freddy's 1 was like a really big success, so of course he's gonna make a sequel.
Yeah, he's gonna take. I heard he took the money from the first one, like all of it, and then made it into the second one.
Yeah, that's good. If that's true.
People still love the second one, but I personally like the first one more.
I like the first one more too because you don't have to worry about that stupid freaking Jack in the Box. That is so annoying.
Wait, starts with an M, doesn't it?
What?
The Jack in the Box.
No, it's not called Jack in the Box.
Well, that's what I'm gonna call it.
Marionette.
Oh yeah, that's like. I don't like the mask kind of thing.
Yeah.
It's kind of again, it makes no sense. At least the first game made slightly more sense because you're closing the doors. Just wearing a mask and them not knowing who it is kind of just...
Yeah, but I've heard people say, I hear all around school that people are saying, oh, it's scary, maybe pee my pants or whatever they said.
I mean,
it's not, I know.
Five Nights at Freddy's can be pretty scary.
I'm exaggerating, let me just point this out. And so, it is not scary to me. I don't know why, it's just not scary, like, the thought of it.
It gets me a few times because it's just like, you're not expecting it.
I think playing it's kind of like the helplessness. Like, you can't move or anything. And especially when you've got any sort of, like, from either game, something that inhibits your ability to stop them from coming. Like the Balloon Boy or Chica getting into your room, you know?
New Bonnie.
What does the Balloon Boy do exactly? I never understood that.
The Balloon Boy, he gets in your room and he disables your flashlight.
How do you make him go away, though? He's killed me more times.
You can't.
Yeah.
You just die.
Foxy just attacks you.
Well, yeah.
I don't think he leaves until Foxy attacks you.
Yeah, because he disables the flashlight, so you can't.
Yeah, I heard that Foxy was coming in there. There was like a rumor, or like a myth about that Foxy was trying to help you, and he was just making sure you're okay. I'm calling bull on this one because he's jumping straight at you, like in your face. Like,
maybe he just wants a hug.
You never know. That's just like any of those theories. That's like just people saying, "Oh yeah, they just want a hug." That's exactly what it is.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, it's not bad. It's a horror game, even though it doesn't make sense. It's still just meant to be a horror game.
Still a horror game.
Can I say some stuff? I don't like the fact that they added a couple more, like the toy Bonnie.
Added way more than they probably should have.
Yeah,
you have to deal with a lot of stuff, including the marionette, which is really hard.
Yeah, like you got to deal with like.
That's one more reason why I like the first one more.
There's like 7 things you have to deal with: the toys, and then you have to deal with the regular ones like Foxy, new Foxy. Old Freddy, old Chica.
Basically, just all the old animatronics.
Yeah.
Double that. Plus Balloon Boy. Plus a new the marionette.
Yeah.
And then plus
there's 3 ways you have to look now.
Yeah. Plus there's 3 ways. Plus your flashlight goes down.
Well, technically in the last one you had to look 3 ways because you had to look at the security camera.
Well, no, but you have the security camera.
In this one you have the security camera and 3 ways.
Okay. So
it's definitely a lot harder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you're not looking for a more challenging game, get Five Nights at Freddy's 1, which I will be talking about.
Yeah, it's not a bad game. It's just really challenging. I've heard people say, I don't know if this is true or not, but I've heard that they said that like the 5th night is supposed to be like 20/20/20 mode on the first one. I guess people said. Like the last night.
The 6th night is definitely hard too, and everything.
Yeah. That whole series is hard. I never got past the 6th night. I got to the 5th night and I was like, nope, I'm done.
I couldn't get past 5th night. Literally, I tried 5th night like a bunch of times, and the first time I tried it, I died within like the first 1 a.m.
I just think like the first one's better.
Yeah, first one, I don't know, it's just different, and I don't really think the changes. The changes make it really hard. That's the problem.
So, are you guys good? Anything else you need to add?
Yeah. So,
in case we didn't mention it, we're talking about the new games, the new home games.
Yeah, then we're gonna talk about the old games
that recently came out.
Well, yeah, I want to still just talk about Five Nights at Freddy's 2 for a second. It's just, I mean, you kind of really see it coming.
Yeah.
The jump scares. Since there's so many things to do.
Yeah, when I first...
So many to do around. Yeah. You kind of expect it, so it's probably not as scary to some people.
Yeah.
Because you don't have to deal with so much on the first one, but on the second one you have to deal with a lot of stuff, so you probably expect it more.
The thing I don't like about the second one is that you have to use the flashlight. I hate that. I lose so many times because I forget to do the flashlight. Because I'm, like, not used to it. I'm used to the doors and the door lights. That's it. Yeah, then the camera.
The first one was simple, which is good. Simplicity can be really good in games.
And have you guys ever heard of the secret ectoskeleton?
No.
No?
Mm-hmm.
It shows up in the marionette room, and it shows up in your vents.
Nope.
It doesn't attack you, but it has big ears.
Mm-hmm.
So people are thinking that it's Golden Freddy, Foxy, because Foxy has pretty big ears.
Yeah. Speaking of Golden Freddy, they actually added it in this one.
And it's not an Easter egg this time.
Yeah, it's not an Easter egg. They completely added it. Last time it was just an Easter egg. Now it can freaking kill you. It can run down that hallway and take you out.
And this time when it kills you, it says game over. It doesn't crash your game.
Yay!
Doesn't
No
crash.
more crashing.
Yeah.
Yay!
That's one more thing I like.
No more crashing.
About.
Mickey Mouse.
So is that it, guys? Is that all you want to add?
Yep.
Yeah, that's all I really got.
All right. So Drake with The Evil Within.
Okay, I honestly don't like this game.
I've seen YouTubers play it.
Yeah, same with
It
me.
doesn't look the best.
Yeah.
The enemies are boring. They're just like zombies. It's really not interesting.
They kind of remind me of the guys from Resident Evil, like those townspeople that go after you or whatever they.
I think this
Yeah.
whole story is just confusing to me.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it's very confusing, and sure it's scary, but I mean,
It's more of like. It's a horror game, but it's more like of you try to figure stuff out.
yeah,
Like a
puzzle horror.
puzzle. Yeah.
That's how a lot of old horror games were, which people like, but I don't think people really like anymore. And it's also really difficult. And I've actually also heard that it's really confusing.
Yeah, especially if you try it on 2020, if you know what I'm saying. Just kidding.
Yeah. That's
No.
it. No. Oh, Randy.
Okay, but it's really confusing because I've heard there was a lot of it gives you an item and it's like use this to do something, but
Yeah.
what it's saying to doing makes no sense.
Yeah.
Like-
I don't like that that alternative dimension thing where you have to go into a mirror.
Yeah,
I don't
that's weird.
I don't like that. That's kind of weird. And you wake up in that hospital. And they have to walk around, and then you have to get shocked or whatever to get those
Yeah, that's
perks into you.
weird.
That's kind of weird. Let me just point that out.
I think that's a cool feature, though. I like that feature.
The thing I like is the safes that you can go into. If you find a key, then you could put it in the safe, and you can unlock something, and you'll get, I don't know what you
cool.
get.
That's kind of cool, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
What I did here, actually, was that some items you actually need or are really, really important are actually random drops. So, it's not automatically in a place. It'll be a random item there. So sometimes, if there's a level that's really difficult that you pretty much need some ammo for, sometimes the ammo won't be there. So
Maybe it'll be on, a person.
Yeah, so it'll be, really hard to get through.
Yeah, so I'll probably just, check all the bodies.
And also, okay. So partially through the game, you get these matches, right? And it's
yeah.
use matches to burn bodies, right?
What's the point?
The thing is that if you burn bodies that you see, you think okay, it said to burn the bodies. If you use the 2 matches that you got to burn some bodies, you won't be able to do the part where you need to burn bodies later on because there's specific bodies you need to burn. Not these ones. There's specific ones.
And then you're just running around like an idiot, just hey
Why
guys,
would
where's
you
the
burn the
matches?
bodies? There's no point in that.
Just wait, I used up my matches already. Why were there bodies back there? Now there's these bodies.
I think that what they should do is they should include the matches in them so you can burn them.
Yeah, it's just it really makes no sense. It's kind of like one of those
I think
games.
you should at least have, infinite matches.
Yeah.
It's one of those games that's kind of you need a walkthrough because you're you have no idea what to do. But even a walkthrough doesn't really work because of the random spawns. So it's you might get ammo here, and if you do, then you can beat this level. Otherwise, you need to restart.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not a big fan of it. It is a horror game again. So with a lot of horror games, it might be kind of more the experience and not the gameplay. So if you're scared by it, I guess it accomplished its goal.
Good graphics, though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the graphics are pretty good, which, it's kind of to be expected with recent games.
Yeah, new games.
If it's crappy graphics, people aren't going to play it anyway, probably.
Well, I don't really base games. I've said this before.
Well, yeah, graphics.
I don't base really games off
Okay,
graphics.
but there's a difference between bad graphics and, retro graphics.
8-bit.
And, retro and 8-bit. Bad graphics mean that what it's trying to do, it doesn't. And it also kind of depends on genre. With a horror game, you probably want good graphics, otherwise it's not going to be as scary.
It's not going to be a better experience.
Now, the thing that I didn't like about it is that they kind of, like I said, they kind of stole the enemies kind of from Resident Evil. Yeah.
Well, they're sort of zombies. Zombies have been in a lot of things.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially, but they totally remind me of it because,
They kind of remind you of...
sorry, I lost it. They like I said, they remind me of Resident Evil. I think that's not cool, that one scene. It's not a spoiler when they
I'm sure they didn't mean to, but...
Yeah, but, I'm just saying, they remind me a lot of them. I don't like that.
It feels
if I was
really...
going to play a game like that, I'd play Resident Evil.
It feels a lot like they're trying to, sort of make, an old-school horror game.
It kind of seemed like they were trying to.
Where they're trying to make it really hard, and they're trying to make puzzles that you have to solve, and limited ammo.
I kind of felt like they tried too hard on that game.
Yeah.
But, you have to do such specific things.
I know, it's
Blech.
It's like one of those games where it's like, okay, now you need to take the $3 that you found on that body in the secret room.
See, why would they
back
even think
to the door so that you can buy a key?
Again, with the matches thing, they're trying way too hard.
But that key won't work yet. You have to go and dip it in the magical fountain.
See, it's the same thing with the matches.
It's just
why would you get the matches on that person and then it's like burn bodies? You're probably expecting to burn those bodies.
Yeah, you're expecting to burn the bodies. You're like, okay, said to burn bodies. I burned the bodies. Now what?
And then you go and you find the bodies that you're supposed to actually burn, and then you don't have any.
Yeah.
I felt like they tried way too
So at that part with those bodies, it's even more annoying. It's not just like you have to burn those bodies to get past somewhere. It's like you see the bodies, you're like, okay, I don't have any matches, I'm not going to burn them. You have to like pull this lever that takes like a million years to pull, but while you're pulling it, the bodies will like get up and start attacking you. It's just the most annoying thing. Just
See, I think they thought that they were intelligent when they made that, like, you're not supposed to burn those bodies that you get it from. But I think people were just really getting annoyed from it.
Yeah, I get it. I've heard it's really annoying.
Oh, sorry. Oh, by the way, sorry to all you Evil Within players. Like, if you guys really like it, we're not trying to hate on it, but this is just our opinion. Like, I don't really like those games where you have to like do a certain thing. I like to like do my own thing.
Puzzle games.
Like GTA, where you can just do whatever you want.
Even like puzzle games are better because it makes sense what you're doing. Like, it's not just something random that makes no sense or something that you just have to like do something that defies logic.
Yeah, like do a triple backflip.
At least with like puzzle games, it makes sense what you're doing. It's like, oh, I get it now after you do it.
I do kind of like puzzle games because of the brain twitch. And once you actually figure it out, it's like, hey, I'm smart.
Yeah, I'm but this one to figure it out, it's like, hey, I can read and use the internet.
Oh.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's all I gotta say about it. What about you guys?
I mean, in my opinion, though, it is a horror game again, so it's kind of, if it scares you, then it accomplished its goal.
Yeah.
So.
Alright. Well,
now we're gonna move on to the old games.
Old games, and I will be talking about the first Five Nights at Freddy's.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So, the first Five Nights at Freddy's, like I said, I like it more. Than the second one. Because it's a lot easier. It's a lot easier, and I'm chewing popcorn. And it's a lot easier, and there's less to deal with.
Yeah.
And I like the old animatronics more.
Yeah.
I mean, seriously, I think on the second one they tried to make their hips way too sexy.
They tried to make their hips wiggle.
Yeah.
They tried to make Chica look
like
more
Chica
sexy.
has like a thong on.
Yeah. What the heck? Yeah, she does, man.
Yeah, she does. She has like a pink thong.
Yeah, it does, man. It's so
weird. Or bikini.
Or bikini. Or whatever you want to call it.
Okay.
But the first one, that's like, that's really cool. I just like it way more.
Yeah.
The original pizzeria.
And it's simple too, which is nice.
It's simple.
Yeah.
Light, door.
It kind of feels like
and camera.
It kind of feels like the it's like a remake that didn't really need to happen.
Yeah.
Because the second game isn't really that different.
I think everyone could have lived with Five Nights at Freddy's 1.
Yeah, the thing I liked about it though is that they gave you like on the last one, they gave you an option like 20-20-20.
Yeah, I like
which like Markiplier did, and he actually beat it. And so like the guy who developed it said it was basically impossible. That's just what he said. I'm saying what he said. I don't know if you guys made it or not, but
in the second one, you want to try to do like kill yourself, then you're gonna have 20-20-20-20-20 with every single character, including Balloon Boy and Marionette.
Yeah.
And that's just killing yourself.
But how can you change the difficulty of Marionette?
Yeah,
probably
goes faster.
Probably the music box go faster. I don't know.
I honestly don't like Five Nights at Freddy's that much. It's a good horror game, but
I kind of got like,
I'm not a big fan
when the world took a huge like when the world like looked at it and said, "Whoa, this is a good game."
Yeah.
And then it was at that like it's like at that trend of Five Nights at Freddy's. Like the whole world was playing it.
Yeah, like Flappy Bird or
still people are in it, but
yeah,
not me. I kind of got out of it.
It feels like it gets really boring real fast. It's the same thing every night, just harder.
It can get a boring game, but there's a lot of jump scares. In the first one, you don't see it as much as coming. Because like on 20-20-20 or sometimes 6 night, if you even close that door like when Bonnie or Chica comes in,
or Freddy. You gotta be aware of Freddy, man. Freddy
is hard.
Yeah,
probably the hardest.
Because the only way to tell is like he makes this sound that you can hear if he gets in the room.
It's like
Yeah, and then you die.
And then you die.
The thing I don't get is why don't you see him in your room? He just hid under you like you can't see
Maybe
me.
you can. Maybe there's like a tiny little ear. Maybe I don't know. I'm guessing.
You're just like so concentrated on your camera. You have your camera just like up in your face, just like
looking at Foxy. It's like Foxy, you gonna leave Power Cove, but on to Foxy. I love it more when Foxy was running in the hallway instead of him being in the hallway.
He's like going slow motion. He's like crawling on the walls. That's just like so weird.
I liked him running.
It's really terrifying when he's running and you're like watching it and you see him just run down the hallway and you're like, whoa, I need to close the door.
It's better than the first one.
Yeah, it's much scarier.
It's better than the second one.
I've seen too many good men go down like that.
I feel like that's why the cameras are kind of good, because you can kind of tell when they're coming, so it becomes kind of scarier because you start to kind of panic.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're like, oh, Foxy's out. Oh, no, he's running.
Oh, Foxy's out and Bonnie's over here.
Yeah, but in the second one, you're just flicking your camera down the hallway at Foxy. There's no suspense or anything.
Yeah.
There's nothing.
He's just staring at you like, hey, you got a flashlight?
And I like Foxy, I like his stages of coming out the curtain.
Yeah.
Like, you got him peeking.
Yeah.
Well, you got him, slightly peeking, and then you got him really peeking, and then you got him out, and then he's running down the hallway.
Yeah, I like that, because when you look at him, he's out, you're like, oh, God.
Oh, crap. I just crapped my pants.
We ran out of popcorn.
Yeah, I ate all your popcorn.
Here,
eat the kernels.
I'll make more when we're done, okay? Eat the kernels.
On to our next game. Drake knows the best about this. Amnesia for
the PC. I think it might. No, it's not on other things.
No.
Not sure about the
machine. I mean, it could get on there.
Yeah, it'd be fine on other things.
Probably on the PS4 and Switch one.
So, I'm not really sure for a Machine for Pigs, which is like the DLC/expansion thing they had, because I haven't really seen or played it. But the first one I watched a bit on, and it looked pretty scary.
A lot of YouTubers played it.
It's really slow, though.
Like, every YouTuber I've ever seen has played it.
Uh-huh.
Except for people like Jacksepticeye. I don't see him play a lot of horror games.
Yeah, but, it's very slow-paced. Is kind of might be the problem. It feels like you don't really have a lot of scariness. It's more the atmosphere.
Like, you're just running and hiding in closets.
I do kind of like the insanity sort of thing. If you're in the dark too long, you kind of go insane. It's kind of cool.
I like it when he busts through the doors. That's just
he's like,
it's party time.
Oh, yeah, and that I don't even know what it's called, but like the monster thing from Amnesia is really, really scary.
Everyone just calls it Amnesia Monster, seriously.
Yeah. So we're gonna be talking about that a little while later.
Yep.
But I don't have too much more to say about it. It's definitely a really good horror game. A lot of people have played it, and a lot of people like it.
I know there's different types of amnesia. There's amnesia,
late night drink,
amnesia. There's just a bunch of different kind of packs for amnesia, but they're all different games.
Yeah.
It's the same thing basically, except it's just at a different. It's a different story, different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And maybe some different thing. No, my Colonel. No. We're having a cage fight here. No.
Why are you guys fighting over the Colonel?
My Colonel.
Oh.
Drake lost, and he spit in his face. Okay.
I get the Colonel now.
Don't eat that.
Alright, so the next game we're going on to is Dead Space 3.
Wait, I want to talk about War Manager. I was just gonna talk about the Colonel.
Oh.
Yeah,
I want to talk about some more stuff. Wait, what was I gonna talk about?
Oh, sorry, man.
Wait. He's ugly.
Yeah, exactly.
He's very ugly.
Like Randy.
He has a bunch of flips.
And that mouth, I was like,
and that mouth, though, it's blah.
His mouth's all like,
Alright, I just want to say he's ugly. Sorry.
Okay.
Sorry, Amnesia Monster. Alright, Travis will be talking about
Dead Space 3. I love Dead Space. I have played 1 and 3. I have never played 2, though. That's the thing that makes me mad. I want to. But, I just played 1 and 3, and you play as Isaac Clarke, and you're just awesome, and you get this thing called a plasma cutter, and you just take limbs off. This game doesn't make you shoot for the head, which is surprising. You have to shoot the limbs off, And you have to like shoot the legs, and after you shoot the leg, it can start crawling with its like arm and become like a crawler thing.
I really like that. I think that's really cool how you like shoot the limbs
like
off.
basically every game it's like shoot the head like zombies.
Or like even if you shoot its limbs, it just keeps coming.
Yeah, like this one where you shoot the body off in the third one, where like 3 like tentacle thing comes out of
that's
like,
awesome.
Like thing, and it like runs towards you, and that's like an oh crap moment. And then there's like rats on the walls that have like another 3 tentacle things. I don't know what's with them and 3 tentacles, but it like shoots stuff at you. It's really fun. It's like it'll keep you on your toes. I guess I would call it a survival horror game.
Yeah, I think it is.
Yeah, because you're kind of trying to survive. So.
Yeah. It's a little difficult at times where you have to like, what are you doing?
What do you mean? What am I doing?
The thing I like about that game is that you don't have to backtrack. It gives you like a thing to point you where you're supposed to go.
Right.
Yeah, that's cool. Definitely. I don't like being super confused. Yeah.
But isn't there a lot of darkness? Stop it. No.
Yeah. That's what the plasma cutter comes in for, because it has like a light coming through it. Has like a flashlight built into it.
But that's one reason I don't like it. It's too dark.
Well, horror games it's supposed to make
I know,
but because you can't like see.
I'm scared of the door.
It's okay, well, you and Night.
But no, I just don't like it. I like lighted games.
I don't. I'm the exact opposite.
But I like the name Dead Space.
Yeah, it's a great
You're
name.
stuck on a spaceship.
Because the space is dead.
Space is dead. Dead Space. And then they have a third cousin, Dead Space 3.
What?
The third cousin of Space
Randy,
is dead.
Randy, just stop talking.
Well, I mean,
I'm kind of comparing it to a little bit of Dead Space 1, because you kind of have to compare it to it. But it's a really, really fun game. If you guys like survival horror, you like shooting stuff, and you like jump scares, that's the game for you. Start off with the third one. I would recommend, because I like it more. Like you can customize weapons more, and I just like the story more in that one. I don't know about like I've played the first one. It's just I like the third one most, and I started off with that one.
Yeah, I think you should probably start with the first.
Yeah, you should.
You can start with the first and second, third. I like that way more.
Yeah,
but most games I get usually I start with the second.
The story, if you don't really care about the story,
usually
you can just.
Usually I don't care about the stories.
Yeah, the story is pretty good though. But the thing I like about Dead Space 3 is when I first got it, I played the third one first, because I didn't think that I would play the first one first. And so it actually tells you what happened throughout Isaac Clarke's life, and like what happened to him.
Stop it!
Since through every game. Drake, stop.
Yeah. Drake's giving me Indian rug.
Alright, so that's all I gotta say about Dead Space 3. By the way, what are they called? The
Necromorphs.
Necromorphs, I forgot for a second.
Because they're
Randy.
They're monsters.
They're pretty scary, especially the ones with like the ones that actually crawl with their arms after you do it, and they got sharp stuff. They can just poke you with it like
sharp stuff.
They got pokey arms.
Pokey arms. Yeah, pokey arms. I love pokey arms. Aren't pokey arms fun?
Yeah.
What are you doing? What's your issue today?
What are you freaking
seriously?
Yeah. I like Dead Space because of the creativity that they put in it.
Yeah, and you can like customize guns too. So you can have like a gun that has, you can have the plasma cutter, and then you can have a machine gun under it, like the plasma cutter isn't
That's
working.
actually really
Use
cool.
Pull out the machine gun.
Yeah, isn't there a lot of guns?
Yeah, there are supposed to be a lot of guns.
Well, the
like flamethrowers and crap like that.
$1 billion guns.
$1 billion guns.
$1 million. That's an Austin Powers reference.
Yeah,
if you didn't get it.
Knows it.
On to the top horror sellers.
And my iPad just freaked out. Okay. Because
us drumming on the table just stopped it.
The ping pong table.
My iPad's old, and so it like freaks out every once in a while. It's the first iPad.
Every once in a while, it's done it like twice already.
Dude, it's done like 5 times already.
I know.
It's just his website.
Okay, so we're just on some website, and it says top 27.
But we're doing the top 10.
Why does it say? Wait, why is it
top 27? It's okay.
We're just doing the top 10.
Just
no, let's do all 27.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
So number 27, we got and this is a website. Let me just point this out, and let me give you the name of the website so we don't have to.
In the link in the description.
Yeah,
it'll be in the.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's called GamerNext.
It's not our usual. It's not our usual.
And GamerNext.
GamerNext.
It's not our usual description for that website because we're using a horror one since it's our
and it was
thingy
also,
spectacular
also,
trigger.
I did it again.
Yeah,
this might take a while. So let us entertain you with Jeopardy music. Dun 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 dun.
All right, so we got
okay.
All right, it's messed up. The website I think is messed up. So it said top 25, but we're gonna do 20. It starts from 27, so we're gonna do Silent Hills, the playable teaser. And so I have seen a few. Like, I've seen a lot of YouTubers play it. I've seen PewDiePie, Markiplier. I don't know who else I saw. I can't remember.
Lots of people.
Yeah, lots of people play it.
Lots of YouTubers.
Yeah. Well, there's lots of... God, Randy.
God damn it.
Smoking something, Randy. Smoking something real heavy. Alright, so like I said, Silent Hills playable teaser.
We're not gonna.
We're not gonna go through a lot.
Yeah, we're not gonna really talk about these games.
The playable
mostly because his iPad keeps on just closing the
and there's
website.
27.
I am so sorry. I apologize.
Get a new iPad, nerd.
It's the first iPad, man.
Why don't you update
awesome. I love this thing.
Update it.
It's beautiful.
You can't update it. It doesn't have any updates.
Yeah, replace some of the pieces.
Alright, so
The
apparently
parts.
it's like a playable teaser. It's not like, doesn't playable teaser mean like it's not the real game? Doesn't the playable teaser mean like it's not a real game? It's just like a fan made?
I think it's like no playable teaser. I think
teaser trailers.
Yeah, so it's like it's just like a little demo sort of thing.
Yeah, this is one of the games that I've actually found pretty scary because like with that. I'm not going to spoil anything, so I'm not going to talk anything about it. You guys just have to play it for yourself. It's on the PlayStation 4, I believe.
Drink your
Did it again.
Stop it.
It's on the
shirt's inside out.
Yeah,
Shut the frick up. It's on the PlayStation 4. You can download it for free, I believe. And so like that's pretty cool. It's free. You don't have to pay for anything for the experience, but if you guys have a PlayStation, you can download it on that. I don't know about the Xboxes, but I know for sure it's on the PlayStation 4.
Yeah. Okay. On to the 26th.
Oh crap! It's messing up. Oh crap!
God.
It's a blank
Not
page.
again.
All right, Randy will entertain you with.
Da, da, da,
What was that?
da,
Number 26. I just heard
da,
random
da.
sound. Okay, number 26. Amnesia, Machine for Pigs.
Okay, we're talking about Amnesia. I haven't really done anything.
It's like a
with
different. It's like a different.
It's like something. I don't know.
It's like a little like.
I know Amnesia. I mean, pretty. What?
Never mind. Just forget it.
Okay.
So. We talked about Amnesia.
Yeah.
Blah, blah,
we're
blah.
good. We're good. We don't need to talk about it.
Number
If you guys-
25.
If you guys want to learn, actually, I'll say one thing about it.
And
It's
your
a-
iPad did it again.
It's supposed to be actually pretty like intense. I've heard. I guess I guess it's supposed to be scary. That's only what I've heard. I've never seen like people on YouTube play it, but I've just heard around like people, like kids at my school play it sometimes. And so, what are you guys doing? All right, so
freaking.
Oh, I'm so excited for this one. I love this one.
oh, dude, SCP-870.
Okay, I'm not super into the game itself. I don't
number
really.
25.
Okay, but I love SCP so much. Like I've read a ton of those.
Secure and protect. Secure, contain, and protect.
Yep.
They had the Slender mod for that one.
Yeah, I love
number
those.
25.
Number 25.
Yeah, this is number 25.
SCP-870. I'm actually not sure about this one. I know there was a. Wait, is this the same? Is
I
it?
think it's. I
No.
know.
Is it the normal?
This is different from.
breach?
Is it? No, containment breach was a different thing. I
Oh.
think. I'm not sure about this one. I've never actually seen this one before, and it did again. No. I love SCP though.
Yeah,
SCP is awesome.
Yeah, I've seen.
I like
YouTube play.
containment breach. I like the thing that like is in it. I don't know. It's just really cool.
Yeah.
The one
dude, stop it. No. No.
You guys getting fresh?
I'm
no.
stealing
We're
Reese's
not getting
cups.
fresh.
No,
Yeah, we have like a whole bag of Reese's.
Yeah.
Alright.
I don't. Why do you have a bag of different Reese's products?
I have no clue.
Like you have like tiny Reese's, fast break Reese's, Reese's Pieces.
I don't know.
Normal
okay?
Reese's.
I found like a I just found a bag of those at Walmart.
And then we just ate a whole bag of popcorn.
a bag.
We're gonna get
popcorn.
diabetes.
I know, well.
I don't think that's how popcorn works, actually.
Yeah. All right, so this game I have never, ever heard of. This is like a new game to me. Sanitarium.
What?
I have never heard of that either.
All right, moving on. We don't know.
24 Sanitarium. Sorry to all the Sanitarium.
Scratches. Also never heard of that one.
Yeah.
And it's close together.
Yeah,
23
Scratches.
with scratches. Wait,
Yeah.
let me see a picture.
All right, I'm sorry if we don't know a lot about these games. We're not like big horror players, but we don't know what those are. Comment down below what those are about. Because if we
have no idea.
If we skip over them, then just put in the comments what they're about. Okay, moving on to number 22. It is Dead Space.
Dead Space!
All right, Dead Space. We talked about that. Moving on. Another
Wait,
Silent.
number 20, right?
Number 21. It's Silent Hill. It's not the playable teaser. It's like the old. It's like the retro version of it.
Yeah, the old version.
Yeah, the old version's cool.
It was like made back in 1999.
Yeah.
I'm gonna party like it's 1999.
Yay.
I like that.
Okay, so I saw that. I actually played a little bit of it, not too much. I played a little bit, and it's pretty cool.
I like the retro feel to it. Moving on. It's for the PlayStation. Moving on.
Number 20.
And it's called
Obscure.
I'm not sure about that one either, so we'll just move on from that
Again,
too.
Number 19.
Skipping every game in this list.
Well, yeah, because we don't know like a ton of things about these games. Like some of these games, I'm like, this is new.
No.
So Obscure. Put in the comments what these are about, cause I'm confused right now.
Number 18.
Wait, that's number 19. I have no mouth, but I must scream.
Oh, I heard of that one. It's like an AI takes over this place. It's supposed to be like really creepy and scary. And these guys, I don't know, it's weird. I remember I heard it was pretty good though, so it's good.
Alright, so a cookie. Wait, hold on. Stop, iPad. Stop.
What number is this?
Number 19. A cookie to those who recognize the game or the 1968 short story off of what it was based.
That's a title?
No, that was like a description.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay, number 18, Slender.
Slender. We've all heard of this one.
Slender.
The guy chasing you through the woods.
Yeah, Slenderman chases you through the woods.
Wait, I want to talk about it for a second.
Pretty cool.
Slender, the no-faced
Tycoon.
teleporting.
He looks like he's gonna do business like with.
Yeah,
like
I mean seriously, he's like, hey,
I'd buy from him off Wall Street. I don't know.
you want some drugs, kid?
You want some drugs, kid?
Yeah, maybe that's the whole story of Slender. You go in the woods and you guys are like smuggling drugs.
You guys are smuggling hardcore drugs like the devil.
He's trying to sell you drugs, but you said no. It's supposed to teach kids that it's okay to say no.
And the papers say
I have no eyes because I smoked LSD.
the papers say dare.
Dare.
And it's like don't apples
are edible.
Are edible.
Alright, you guys good with describing that one?
Yep.
It's good. Siren and Siren
what number?
Blood Curse.
Never
Number
heard of
17.
it.
Never heard of it. Put in the comments.
Oh, yay!
Yeah, best game of the year.
Most entertaining episode of anything ever.
Yeah, sorry about this,
This
guys.
whole episode is like, I don't know what this is. Yay!
Alright, so if you guys want to skip ahead, and it's fine.
Are you sure we should do all 27?
Yeah, we might know one of them, and
we
then
might
can
know a
talk about
couple,
it.
like 1 or 2.
Yeah, maybe we'll know one of them, Randy.
Or the drug dealing Slender Man.
Hold on one sec. Let me that. Or wait, I have an idea. So let me just go down. It keeps failing and it keeps making a blank page. Shut up, Randy. Nobody wants to hear your crap.
Eat the Reese's cup.
Alright, so can you guys tell me a little bit about wait, hold on. Can you guys tell me about your guys' favorite horror games? I don't know about you.
I don't like horror games, but
Neither do
my
I really.
favorite is
BioShock counts.
BioShock
No, it doesn't.
counts.
Yeah,
it does.
it's kind of, but there's
Dude, it
not
totally
really any
counts.
jump scares.
Yeah, no, it counts. Jump scares isn't all a horror game. Those are like the cheap horror games.
I don't know. I like Slender.
Yeah, Slender.
I kind of like Five Nights at Freddy's too.
Yeah.
Hey, do you have it on this computer?
Slender.
Slender, it's free, you realize.
Yeah, I know, but do you have it on this computer?
I could have it on this computer.
You should get it on this computer.
I don't play horror games though. Remember, I played it like once. I had to force myself to be scared.
Probably the only horror game that you kind of have is like The Binding of Isaac.
I have Five Nights at Freddy's.
Oh yeah, you do have Five Nights at Freddy's. We should play that.
Oh,
I got Drake like through the. What are we talking about? We should be talking about the
Oh yeah.
7.
Here's the new one. Here's
What number?
Here's number 15.
Okay.
Condemned Criminal Origins.
Never
heard of it.
Whee!
See ya.
Next, number 14.
14.
It's not moving. It's not moving.
It won't move.
Did it freeze?
Yes.
No, it didn't.
Are you
Should
sure?
we just do this on Drake's computer?
Crap, what's happening? Yeah, we should do it on
Okay.
Drake's
Yeah.
computer.
What's the site
Hold
called?
on, I'm just gonna do Jeopardy music. Dun dun dun.
Be
Wait,
better if
I
I
should
had
be
my
doing
phone.
horror music. That
sounds more like metal.
Fine. No.
Okay, what is it?
Fine. No.
Just search top 10 scariest horror games.
Top
Top
25.
27.
No,
27.
Top 20, no, top 25.
Top 25 horror games.
horror games. I don't care.
Gummies.
This one. This is the one.
Yeah.
Ranks.
Here we go. This will be much quicker. We won't waste time. We're already at 40 minutes and we're not even like close to being done. Look at this. We're still here. We still have to go through all the awards and our
The coolest
the
and
awards.
scariest monster.
Yep, that is our 2 awards for this episode.
Thanks for spoiling it, Randy.
Yeah,
You're welcome.
Randy.
So-
Hey, I'm just glad we don't spoil games.
So you should really download it on the computer so we can play it later.
Okay, fine. Oh yeah, that's right. I don't have internet.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
yeah.
do.
No, I don't.
I just gave you the password to the internet.
Yeah, you did.
What? Okay,
There
hey.
you go.
Apparently,
Scroll down.
my computer says it doesn't, but apparently it does.
Alright, so keep scrolling, keep scrolling,
Keep scrolling. Keep scrolling.
Shut up!
Keep scrolling. Keep scrolling. Keep
Oh my
scrolling.
God, be quiet. Rule
Wait.
of Rose. Don't know what it is. Condemned. Yep, don't know what it is.
Oh,
Fear.
Fear. Wait.
Never heard of it.
I feel like I've heard of it before.
I've never played it.
heard of it.
Yeah, I've heard of it. Like maybe mentioned it.
Haunting Ground, never heard
Wait.
of it.
So, wait. We're not even going through the numbers. Okay, that was number 14, right?
Okay,
And
13 is Haunting Ground.
We never heard of it.
12
Oh,
is
Silent
Silent Hill 4. The
The
room. Ooh, that's a
Looks like it's
creepy
taking place-
picture.
Yeah, it looks like it's taking place in a hospital room, hospital hallway.
Yeah.
That's what it looks
It's
like.
like a
With a guy.
wheelchair.
Looks us. Yeah, because there's a bunch of wheelchairs, so that has to be like a
Ooh,
hospital.
creepy.
We're not gonna get too into it.
Penumbra
because-
series. Oh yeah, those ones are pretty good.
Wait, what do we know? That was number 11.
Yeah, number 11 is the Penumbra series. I've seen a bit of them. I'm not sure too much about them. I just saw a little bit. It looked kind of creepy, I guess. It's atmospheric horror though, so it's not like any jump scares or anything. It's more like ooh, spooky.
All right, number 10, Resident Evil 2.
Yay, Resident Evil. Everyone knows what this is. It's like you shoot the zombies. You walk around survival horror.
Basically.
Not too much.
We're not gonna get too stuff.
Yeah, it's just-
number 9, Seventh Guest. Never heard of it.
Never heard of it.
That's kind of ironic.
Clock Tower.
Oh my
I've-
god!
I've heard of this
Why have I heard of this one?
I've heard of it.
I've never heard of
Okay,
this.
so this one.
Yeah, she gets adopted by
Yeah.
somebody, and it turns out to be like haunted.
Yeah,
And
and,
then
there's
people
like
come out-
Scissor Man.
Yeah, Scissor Man come. He's like, I'm gonna cut you up like paper.
I know, it's so weird. And Scissor Man like comes out of everywhere. It's like a point and click sort of thing. And
Uh-huh.
Scissor Man can pop
Is
out
he
of like
trying to
anywhere.
get to the like
So that's
top of the
creepy
tower?
part. I'm not sure.
Oh, well, number 7, Alone in the Dark. How come
Alone in the
I
dark.
feel like I've heard of this.
Yeah.
I feel like I've heard of this.
Alone in the dark. Yeah, I think. Okay, this one's just typical horror game. I'm not really sure.
Yeah.
I
You're
don't know.
alone
6,
in the dark.
Call of Cthulhu.
Cthulhu.
Dark corners of the earth. No idea.
That one was actually. They actually
number
put-
5.
Can I say
wait,
something?
let me
For
finish.
like 26, for number 26, they actually
You
said
mean
it
number
ti-
6?
No, for 26,
Oh.
like at the top.
Yeah.
What was number
They said-
26?
I don't know, but they said it tied with it.
With what?
Yeah, that one.
Which one?
The
Number 6?
Clock Tower?
Cthulhu. The
Oh,
Call of
Cthulhu.
Cthulhu.
Oh, it did.
Oh.
Oh.
All right, so moving on.
Okay.
All right.
Next is
number 5.
System Shock 2.
I've heard of it.
I've heard it was kind of. I've heard Bioshock was kind of like.
that something to do with
successor?
Bioshock?
I'm not really sure though.
Does this have something to do with
I
Bioshock?
am so damned.
I've heard it was like a spiritual successor to System Shock 2.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not really sure though.
All right, on to number 4.
Eternal Darkness, Sanity's
Never heard of it.
Requiem.
He
Never
looks
heard
like
of
the
it.
guy from
Number
Aladdin.
3.
He does.
Number 3. Amnesia: The Dark Descent.
We talked about.
We talked about Amnesia, all the things.
Fatal
Number
Frame.
2, Fatal Frame 2.
Crimson Butterfly.
I've heard the name. Don't know what it's about. Looks
No.
like there's 2 Japanese scroll girls and there's some
Ghosts.
ghosts. So
All right, number 1. Silent Hill 2.
Yay,
Reasonable.
Silent
Reasonable.
Hill.
We just talked about we talked about Silent Hill like the whole time.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Alright, so,
Drake, what
so yeah.
Oh.
So what's next, Drake?
So next we're gonna talk about Pokemon.
No,
we're
we're
not
not.
talking about Pokemon.
No.
Why?
Because.
Okay, fine. I'm sorry. I'll close it.
Stop being.
Okay, we're done with that then. Okay, we're done with the horror game
We'll talk about Pokemon in
Okay,
another episode.
okay, God.
God, shut up! You're ruining my podcast. It's supposed to be my special day.
Okay.
Alright, so awards.
Awards.
For the
Okay.
PlayStation, we've got Silent Hill.
We talked a lot about Silent Hill.
Yeah,
already.
there's a lot of horror games based on
Nintendo.
Luigi's
Mansion.
Okay,
Not
this-
scary at all.
Really isn't a horror game, but we wanted to put it because it's like.
That's the closest
there's
thing
ghosts.
to a horror game.
Okay,
It's the closest thing we can find to
I
Nintendo.
liked it. There's
It's scarier
Nintendo-
than Zombie U.
There's
Yeah.
Nintendo horror games. They're just not very good or scary. But this one,
They're not cut out to make horror
I
games.
kind of like this one because it's kind of like a horror game, but with a more Nintendo atmosphere. You know, like
Yeah.
it's.
Luigi.
Like
it's all,
Luigi.
Yeah, I
he's
like
all
it.
cute and stuff.
I like it. It's kind of like a cute horror game almost.
Yeah.
I like it. That's kind of why I like it.
Alright, so
Xbox. We're referring to the Xbox 360 so far. They might make a Left 4 Dead maybe.
you just ruined it,
Left
Randy.
4 Dead.
I said maybe
Left
they
4
might
Dead.
beat them. I did that. I said they might make a Left 4 Dead 3 maybe on the Xbox One or PS4.
Yeah, they might.
Yeah,
But
and this
it's
is Left 4 Dead.
Yeah, I've played Left 4 Dead 2. Really, really
Same with
fun.
me.
Through the whole
Actually,
campaign, it
I-
was like the most fun zombie game I've
I
ever
have
played.
Left 4 Dead 1 and 2.
There's a creepy dog.
There's a creepy doll down here.
You never noticed that?
Thank you,
Trinity Count-
Travis.
Travis, how dare you?
Why?
You never noticed that? You last time
Back
you
to Left 4 Dead. You kill zombies, okay?
Yeah, it's cool. Actually, I
Yeah.
played through the whole thing.
Yeah.
I played like with friends and stuff. It's very
Yeah,
fun.
let me just point this out. If you're looking for a story game, this is not it. The basic story is just shoot the bad guys, shoot the zombies.
Okay, there's also like special zombies, which is really cool. That have
Yeah,
special powers.
Boomers.
Boomers, which are like big fat zombies.
And they'll explode and they'll put boomer bio
And
on
then
you,
there's
which
and
will attract the
witches.
zombie- There's witches, there's hunters.
They're so lonely.
Yeah.
There's what are they
There's
called? smokers,
tanks.
smokers, tanks. Tanks suck. I hate those.
Yeah, I
things.
know. I
And then
hate the
there's
tanks.
isn't
there's
there one-
jockey,
Jockey.
Jockey, yeah.
and I think
That's about it.
that's
But
yeah.
Randy's played Left 4 Dead 1. What? How's that one? That good?
I have Left 4 Dead 1 actually. I haven't played it for some reason.
Alright.
PC Slender, the drug smuggling Slender. We talked about that.
Yeah. Okay, and now for our two like.
This actually we've been talking
award
over
things.
this probably episode.
This is our longest episode of all time.
yeah. We've only made 3 episodes.
Of all time still.
Okay.
Well, we're all talking over each other. Sorry if you can't really
I'm
understand.
sorry.
Scariest monster, the
amnesia
amnesia monster.
Thing, whatever. We talked
We
about
put
him.
thing before we actually knew what the thing was called.
Well, now it's
And
called
now
Thing.
we call it Monster.
amnesia monster.
Now we call it amnesia.
The amnesia monster, like I said,
Scary. Ugly as frick, yeah.
Yep.
a lot of
The
slaps.
apparently the coolest monster
Is
to-
Freddy Fazbear.
Freddy Fazbear is gonna murder you in your sleep. That's a basic description.
He
Goodbye.
should
I'm
wear
kidding.
he should wear sunglasses. He's so cool.
Yeah.
He's
What's
so
his-
cool. He's so cool. He should
He like
hang
holds
out
up a
in the
microphone.
refrigerator.
He holds up a microphone and he's like 1, 2, gangster rap.
Yeah, animatronics are
Dude,
so cool,
stop.
especially
You're
when they
insulting
rap.
people. So what I think he should do is he should have like a knife hidden in the
think he should
microphone.
just-
So like if he comes in your room, he'll like stab you
That's
with
why
a
it's so cool.
microphone. Like hear this.
I think he should just kill you with the microphone. Be like,
Like,
speak into the microphone clearly. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we voted coolest monster.
So,
That's it for this
Episode.
video game
Spooky.
news, podcast, spooky,
Spooky.
late, spectacular, fun time.
With Christmas
check
hats
out
on.
check out the other 2 videos. They're pretty cool. They're not horror based. But this one's just specially horror based because we felt like it.
Yeah.
Basically. Be ready for a Christmas episode.
Or
Are we
something kind
gonna-
of. Well, I mean, we
something
could do
kinda like
something
that.
festival, something
Festive.
to Christmas.
Like
Frosties.
how?
I'll play like
We could
don't know, I'll
change
play
the
Frosty
screen
Snowman.
picture to
Ooh,
green and red.
yeah.
yeah, that'll be festive enough.
Yeah,
That'll be
that'll be
festive enough.
festive.
Yeah, it's enough festivity for this year.
All
We'll
right.
try to find the most games with snow in it.
Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow.
Oh, let's have the snow level for Mario.
yeah.
Snow level for Mario.
Every
The-
snow level in the Nintendo.
Yeah.
The most rage-inducing level I've ever
I
played.
hate those.
Yeah,
I
I
hate
do
water
not like
even
this.
more though.
Oh, the
Water
one.
levels in
I
every
like. I
game.
hate snow levels
water
more than water levels.
All right.
Water. I don't know. It's kind of a tie.
So that
we'll see you on the next festive.
All right, and
close enough festive.
And remember to comment.
Well, we can still put the picture green and red. We can still do that.
We'll have a festive episode. Not sure if it'll be the next one. Maybe it should be closer to Christmas. I'm not sure.
All right. So we'll see you in the next video game podcast.
And remember to like and comment and subscribe.
Yeah. Thank you for watching our video game podcast where we talked about some games and stuff.
All right. See you later.
Bye.